Gonna clean my sidewalk up. I think you missed a spot.
Hello and welcome to Road Rush Nation. I'm Terry, your host here, and thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you are a member of the nation, thank you so much. You have no idea what it means to me. And if you'd like to be a member of the nation, it's free. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes. Well, it's rally season. Well, I want to make sure that your rally experience is a good one. And one of the big things that a lot of us forget about is parking. And what I mean by that is, where can you park legally and where shouldn't park, and things to kind of be aware of when you go to a rally. So let's talk about parking legally. Now, a lot of places when you go to a rally, and a lot of them are in small towns, will have designated signs to say you can park there. And a lot of times they will change up the legal parking options for you before the rally. And if you go to the rally website, a lot of times they'll have places that you can park, and they'll show you the designated parking for that event. If you're not sure, check on the local PD's website and it should spell it out. And you can even go a step farther and go to that community's website to see what they've designated as parking and what's the legal mumbo jumbo within that community of where you can park. Now, a lot of these rallies are held in small towns, and they can have little narrow streets and so on. So you have to be kind of aware, is this a street or is this an alley? So you don't want your bike towed. 9 times out of 10, if it gets towed, it could be towed by some company that may not be familiar with bikes. You could end up with damage, the extra cost, trying to get your bike out, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to deal with that. But even if you have parked legally, there can be Karens within that community who get all wound up over it. And let me share with you a recent incident that happened at a rally that I like to go to and enjoy. So take a look at this.
Just gonna clean my sidewalk up. Fucking dirty. I see it. I think you missed a spot. There you go. Disrespect is disrespect.
This idiot even put this out on Facebook. Not smart, because it doesn't take long for word to get around about you being the idiot, plus where do you work and does it affect that community. Now, I would rate this guy as one of those get off my lawn type of guy.
Get off my lawn.
Now, I did some investigating on this incident, And even though it looks like it could be an alley, that's not an alley, that's a street. I went onto the community's website and even checked it out to make sure, hey, were the bikers in the wrong or was the individual? Well, the individual is wrong. Remember, when you own a home, you don't own the street in front of you. You don't have that parking. If you have a side area that's designated as your parking for your home, make sure you put up a sign. Big deal, right? I lived in a resort community, so I know what it's like when you have tourists that come up. We used to have that issue where I lived, and you kind of get used to it and you know kind of where to put your boundaries out and what you expect from people. It's also how you treat people. Now, this incident, when it happened, people found out about where he worked. And some of the people that even commented on the live worked at this restaurant and were making derogatory comments about bikers and so on. Well, a lot of the bikers that were there in that rally said, well, I ain't going to that restaurant. You don't know what they're going to do to your food and so on. Now, this guy's fortunate because if one of that was a 1%er's bike and you started doing some stupid stuff, not good. So anyway, I just want you to be aware when you go to a rally, think about where you're parking. If you're parking in front of somebody's house and it's right there, be careful, be aware. You may want to try and find someplace else, especially when it's on a narrow alley and it's not an alley, pardon me, a narrow street that's like this and people are limited on their parking. Also look for those signs, and if you have to, go onto the website for the city and make sure that you're parking someplace that is designated legal parking. Well, hopefully this will help make your next rally a wonderful experience, because nobody wants to deal with a jerk like this. Thanks again for stopping by. If you'd like to be a member of the nation, it's free. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes. Ride safe, and I hope to catch you on the highways.